Hi, welcome into the fourth video in a multi-part series where I attempt to get this car back on the road, financially ruining myself in the process. Now I got to take the transmission off of the car, which is absolutely terrifying. I've never done anything like this before. I have to drain the transmission fluid out of the transmission to lighten it up by 2 pounds. It still weighs 1,000,000. I got to take all the bolts out that connect the transmission to the engine. The two at the top of the transmission are the hardest. That's the first one. I'm going to work on the second. I'm using like 4 extensions with a swivel socket to do this. Look at how caked in fiberglass infused oil my entire body is. We'll talk about that in a second. Anyways, let's look at this contraption that I made. It's called Ryan rigging, or that's what my roommate calls it. I just call it being a blouse. Anyways, it's these 4 pieces of wood that are zip tied together to act as a transmission jack. It's essentially going to keep the transmission from rolling off of the floor jack onto the ground, breaking, costing me millions of dollars. I determined that it's probably going to work, so I take off the rest of the bolts that connect the transmission bell housing to the engine. I need to unmate the transmission from the engine with this pry bar. Once I do that, I'm able to take the transmission out from underneath the car. However, I determined that the contraption is too high. I can't clear the car, so I have to take it off the contraption, onto this foam pad, onto the mechanic creep, and push it out the back of the car. Anyways, here is the inside of the transmission. It is caked in clutch material, which is fiberglass, which is making me extremely itchy for about a month after doing this project. It is fricked. Anyways, look at how caked the transmission is with oil, and here's Mr. Parks Lakes. Thanks for watching.